Hello. Get down, boo boo. Down. You looking for me, Tyra? All right. Stop, boo boo. You mad because I told everybody about your junk? All right, your Sanford and Son, your quick dream. You always have something new, right? Always have something new. I don't understand how an individual like yourself say that, I'm gonna take a break and these niggas ain't gonna have nothing to talk about. And then you come back and say, well, where's everybody at? I think they've moved on, Tyra. I think they've moved on. I think your time has passed. I think nobody cares. I mean, you're a junk man. You buy pallets at $25 a pop and then try to sell some shit that was pulled off the shelf or returned. Normally, people return items because they have a problem with them, Tyra. So the items that people have returned and the items that were pulled off the shelf, you now have stored in your garage, selling on your website because, like, this is your grandest scheme of them all. But it's funny. You weren't doing that last year around this time, were you? Last year around this time, you were selling, pit bulls. You were a pit bull breeder. And before then, you were what were you before then? Oh, yeah, you were a car mechanic. And then for all of that, let's see. Oh, yeah, then you built doll houses. Every year you have something new. But, and I like how you say the word, I'm a jack of all trades, right? Well, you can be a jack, Tyra. I'm a king. And no matter what suit you play, a king's going to be the jack every single time. No matter what suit you play, a king will always beat a jack. Okay? Yeah. It amazes me. Like, people don't realize what they do. Like, one minute you say, well, people have a right to their opinion and people have a right to say this. The next minute you say, well, go report everybody. You just can't make up your mind, can you? I know it's hard. It's hard when you have no other direction to go. You got all them law books that you never picked up, you never read. We learned about your belief in how you don't think money is money. And you shouldn't have to, use your money to pay bills. But see, Tyra, I'm going to educate you today. All right? Because I want to do a breakdown on the verbiage of the name that you decided to choose and the message that you decided to live by. Your sovereign citizenship, or the element of the word sovereign, and where this where the origin even comes from. All right. Now, you're not going to believe this, Tyra, so you're going to have to. And I know that, you're going to want me to, prove this to you. And I am going to prove it. I'm going to prove it to you. And I'm going to prove it to everybody that's watching. Yes, man. See the hair coming back? Oh, man. Yeah, it's going crazy. I'm going to prove it to you and everybody that's watching, Tyra. Hold on. Let me get a little volume right here because, freaking movie's a little loud. Now, I know you didn't do this on purpose, Tyra, but your stupidity actually has another level of stupid, believe it or not. And this is going to blow people away. All right? Because trust me, I just learned about this like last night. All right? The name True Freeman is based in an origin of white supremacy. The name True Freeman, the origin, the base of that name So how the hell did you select a name that was based in white supremacy, and that name just so happens to be True Freeman? Have you guys ever tried to look up the name True Freeman, or just look up the name Freeman on YouTube? Have you guys even tried to do that? You know, normally with the name Freeman, you will see a whole bunch of white people. All right. And according to the history books of the origin and the basis of sovereign citizenship, they did not accept blacks as sovereign citizens. Blacks are not identified as sovereigns in their group. Do we got a little bit of false claiming going on around here? We got a little bit of false claiming going on. How many white sovereigns have actually showed up for your black sovereign ass, Tyra? Do they even acknowledge you or any other black people? How many black sovereigns are being acknowledged in the white sovereign community, Tyra? Something ain't adding up here. Something's not really adding up here. So I want to play a little video for y'all. And I was watching it last night. What did I do with the remote? And it was so informative. It was so informative. Like I said, I was just literally mind fucked when I saw this video. Literally mind fucked, guys. So let's go over here to YouTube. Matter of fact, we're going to use this magic remote that Boo Boo decided to chew on when he was a baby. We're gonna use the power of the magic remote. And we're gonna hold that microphone button down. You know, Tyra, see the microphone button? You know, this remote, you can talk to it. And it'll tell you where you want to go. Check me out, man. Check me out. Check me out, Tyra. YouTube. All right. Now, I like how, you always tell me I'm jealous. And we're always jealous of you, right, Tyra? I wouldn't really say that was jealousy. All right. Because, you see how easy that was for me? I didn't have to really type nothing. Now, let's go to history. Oh, yeah. And we're going to bust this video and we're going to play this video. I want everybody to check it out as we break this joint down. All right. Let's break this joint down. All right, Tyra, you pay close attention. Let's try to get some volume here. I'm going to start the video over. Because I was like really in shock. All right. I was really in shock. And I'm saying, how in the world could you be affiliated
in these homes, like stealing very large amounts of money?
Wait.
Murdering people.
Wait. Let's go back. A little bit more. All right, we're gonna go back a little bit more. And Tyra, I'd like for you to elaborate because this has everything to deal with you. I mean, as far as what your stance are, your beliefs, the same system that you use. I mean, this is all you, brother. Now, I like I said, see, you don't address shit like this because see, this is the logical conversations, Tyra. This ain't a video talking about your mama. This ain't a video talking about your family. This ain't even a video attacking the junk you call yourself building an empire off of. This is your point of view, sir. All right.
He told me that somehow he was going to make sure I lost.
Let's see. Now, like I said before, let's back up. Because Tyra, I want to make sure you don't miss a beat. Let me go grab one of these chairs in here, man. Grab one of these chairs. Matter of fact, Tyra, you say that it's so hard and so complicated to set the right camera angle. That's what this is for, Tyra. It's called a tripod. All right. Now, you see the video feed that I'm using right now, Tyra. It's a cell phone. You see it? Cell phone, right? I'm using a phone. Okay. Now, it's not really that hard to set up a camera angle. You take your tripod, you put your phone on there, you're rolling, we live on YouTube. It is not that hard to do, sir. What are you talking about? Why do you make everything more complicated than what it actually is? It's not. Okay, you get your tripod, you get the cell phone already, you already know what the stream is. Now, as far as your internet service, that is going to decipher on how well your mobile signal is. All right. As you can see, your boy VicDamoane. All right. I fuck with that Xfinity, Tyra. You want a good signal? Get the good shit. If you're selling and making all those great profits on your website, hell, Tyra, it's only $60 a month. You got it. Right? You got it. And why are you so worried about sales? I heard you on your show earlier talking about, well, I don't know if this is going to sell, if I get a shot. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You true bitch made. Of course you know. What you talking about? The coldest thing out here. According to you, all that shit it should be already flying off the shelf, right? Hold up. Close the damn door on yourself. Go. You true bitch made. I don't understand, dog. You supposed to have everything on wraps. You supposed to have everything on wraps, dog. What is he talking about? He don't know. Sure you do. Let's get that angle right. Let me show you how the angle is, Tyler. Let me show you how this angle shit work. All right. Get your tripod, sir. And that way you can get your angles right. Once you get the angles right, my dude. Yeah, see? It ain't that hard, Tyler. All right? It ain't that hard. See? Get your tripod, my dude. And you can pull off these angles. All right? No hands, Tyra, no hands. Set it up. All right. And where's the other remote at? Oh, there it is. Playback.
And jurors also got to see many of the documents we first exposed during our investigation. Only now they're evidence in the case.
If I deprive anybody of their property, or limited property according to Article 6, I have a right to go to jail. Send me on my way.
That's not usually something you'd hear from a defendant in a racketeering case, but Elisha Yisrael isn't saying he didn't take the properties, like this $13 million shopping center. He says he didn't harm anyone in the process.
And the document says there are victims. Where are these victims?
As a sovereign citizen, he tried to convince the jury that the banks, which were the documented owners of these properties, should not have been allowed to own them at all.
Only people can enter into a contract not corporations. Why? Because a corporation cannot sign or give verbal instructions.
But prosecutors argued the group targeted homes because they were vacant and the men could move right in. A Channel 2 investigation tied the men to 18 different properties across 8 Georgia counties.
He told me that he owned the property and that he was going to take possession. And in the same conversation, he told me that he was going to make sure I lost my real estate license.
Bank realtors testified they were threatened.
Mr. Jenkins called me and said that he was going to that he had seen my notes at the house and that he was going to have me arrested for trespassing on his property.
That sounds familiar.
Himself got to question co-defendants who'd already pled guilty. Kenneth Ray said he paid Jenkins and Israel to help take over this $3 million home in Sandy Springs.
You don't remember me giving you money? No, sir. I gave you money.
The defense attorney for Jermaine Gibson said racketeering is too serious a charge for this case.
These aren't the gems. This isn't the crime. This isn't the offense. That RICO was designed to punish.
Now, within the last hour, the judge decided to let the jurors go home for the evening. They will resume deliberations in the morning. And just a side note, there is still one defendant who has not faced any justice. There has been a signed arrest warrant for Joseph Dion Lawler for more than a year now. They haven't seen him. Reporting live at the DeKalb County Courthouse, Jody Fleischer, Channel 2 Action News.
Specifically, these people, they don't pay taxes. They don't carry driver's licenses. They hate the government, hate the government's rules. I'm going to tell you about these people. They're so-called sovereign citizens and why they could be targeting homes in your neighborhood. I'm serious. You pay your taxes, probably have a driver's license, and make your kids get birth certificates. But there are some people who are called sovereign citizens who are openly ignoring all of the rules that you and I follow every single day. Why? They hate the government. And they've added a brand new tactic to what they do. Stealing houses. They just move in. Who are these people? Wait till you find out. There are now hundreds and hundreds of them. That's next on the list. They're accused of taking over foreclosed and bank-owned homes and posting fake deeds and other bogus paperwork in the windows to prove that they are the owners. See that right there? So somebody comes along, maybe an inspector, and says, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these people really do own this house. Except those papers you're looking at right there, they're bogus. They're fake. They're make-believe. This townhouse belonged to a couple in the Atlanta suburb. They were evicted. But prosecutors say that they tried to take back the home with papers claiming that they're exempt from Georgia laws. Now, take a look at this. I want to show you something else. This home has a tennis court and a pool. It's worth more than $1 million. The group accused of squatting here allegedly took over a shopping center as well. They even charged rent. Prosecutors say these people are called, are you ready for this? Remember this word. I've been looking into this now for the better part of several weeks. Sovereign citizens. Sovereign citizens, part of a growing movement who believe that the laws of the land simply do not apply to them. Mark Potok studied sovereign citizens for the Southern Poverty Law Center. As a matter of fact, I read your magazine 2 days ago when I first got it, or when I got it this edition, and I saw that they were on the cover. So you guys have really been drilling down on these folks. Who are they? What's their MO, Mark?
Well, their MO is pretty varied, actually. This business of seizing homes illegally is a new twist on many, many kinds of scams that have come out of the sovereign citizens movement. People may remember Terry Nichols, the co-bomber of the Oklahoma City Federal Building, was in fact a sovereign citizen. This is an ideology that goes back all the way about 30 years to a group called the Posse Comitatus, and actually was initially white supremacist in its nature. But, you know, basically what the sovereigns say, immune to federal and state laws. We are not liable to have driver's licenses. We don't have to register our cars and so on. They have a whole set of extremely fantastic beliefs, and it might be amusing other than the fact that they are doing things like seizing these homes, like stealing very large amounts of money, and in a number of cases, murdering people.
Yeah, cool. The verse, I agree.
Anarchists that you and I used to read about at the turn of the century, for example, which came, as I understand, from a different place, right? I mean, those guys came from the left. Sounds like these guys are from the right.
Yeah, they're definitely from the right. I wouldn't really describe them as anarchists. I mean, this is a very specific set of beliefs that says there's no legitimate power above the level of county sheriff.
But isn't that what anarchists? But isn't that? But I mean, I'm not trying to be argumentative with you, but anarchists believe to hell with the government, to hell with power, to hell with anybody telling me what to do. I live my own life. Sounds like these people are saying the same thing. How are they different?
Sure. I mean, there's some similarity. I mean, the way they're different is anarchists, back in the day were very much against capitalism, any kind of money economy, and so on. It was all about very local, small communities. These people aren't community builders at all. These are people who want to be utterly free of any obligation to other human beings. And they're also, at least many of them, are coming at it from a very right-wing perspective. As I say, it originated in a kind of...
Well, no, see, that guy doesn't work for CNN.
How black were sovereign citizens. Only white people had that relationship with the land, and the idea essentially was that God gave America to white people.
So
Yeah.
Now, these are actually black groups now in Atlanta that have adopted this ideology and don't realize, obviously, that how it originated in these white hate groups.
That's amazing. You know, the troublesome...
It sure the fuck is. It's amazing.
I pay my taxes to fix the roads that they drive on.
God damn.
Fix the schools and equip the schools that they send their kids to. So they're going to get everything that I pay for, except I pay for it, you pay for it, everyone watching at home pays for it. They don't. It almost would be like the argument that they think they're above the law. That's the problem. We'll continue to look into this. Mark Potok, thanks so much for being with us.
Pole 6 Investigates team is digging into the activity of homeowners claiming they are exempt from city rules.
I think this video made Tyra mad. That bitch went back live.
We've been tracking the sovereign movement now.
Let's get it.
5 years.
That nigga mad.
Fake badges and vehicle plates in hopes of avoiding the law. Others, like these two homeowners, are demanding that you pay them big bucks.
539 Auburn and its multiple vehicles. A talker among people who fear complaining openly about their neighbor. This drew the attention of a city code inspector.
Indianapolis.
Since 2014, it's been an ongoing situation.
What?
But Brent Allen Swaller says he has no obligation from God to obey the wrongdoer's commands.
What?
Claiming his sovereignty, he's opposed to the city's rules.
That's Indianapolis.
Despite our multiple visits, Swallers never answered his door. We wanted to know more about his demand that taxpayers pay him $1 for every minute his rights are violated. $1,000 out of the city treasury.
Sovereign citizens are a distinct brand of anti-government extremism in the United States.
The Southern Poverty Law Center tracks anti-government and hate groups across the country. It's hard to track sovereigns because they act as individuals in opposing laws, using their own interpretation of the U.S. Constitution.
These ideas are not simply just sort of fantasies or cons. These are ideas that when they cut to the core of what people believe, they think that they're at war with the federal government and they'll go to whatever ends they need to protect their ideas.
On the other side of Indianapolis, this tidy property is also at the epicenter of another legal fight. John Jones Bay is claiming to be an Aboriginal Indigenous Moorish American.
Yeah, that's Tyra.
A sovereign. County treasurer, recorder, auditor, and the governor for taxing his property. Bay filed a federal lawsuit in October. He wants them to cease and desist the administrating of his property without his consent. That, he says, is causing him mental anguish and distress, which he says are crimes against humanity. Bay says it can all be resolved if the city pays him for 40 years of property taxes with interest and penalties, which he believes totals $556 million. On top of that, he wants an extra $11 billion.
How do we characterize in this movement? Is this something that we have to be worried about, or can we dismiss it?
Yeah, I without a doubt, sovereign citizens are something to worry about.
Both men in our stories have pending cases in federal court in Indianapolis. Often these cases are called paper terrorism because the courts are flooded with paper that in the end has no value.
Ooh, paper terrorism. Ooh, paper terrorism.
Mr. Ibrahim, anything to say about your strategy in the bank robbery trial today?
That's not my name.
What's your name?
My name is Senstar.
You have anything else to say?
Law enforcement across the nation and here in Arizona concerned about something called the sovereign citizen movement. The FBI considers sovereign citizen extremists and domestic terrorists, which has existed, this group, for decades.
Well, one well-known member was Terry Nichols, who helped plan the Oklahoma City bombing. Fox 10's Joe Monier has more on what law enforcement officers are seeing here. Two West Memphis, Arkansas police officers shot and killed by sovereign citizen extremists during a traffic stop in 2010.
Oh no, Tyra. Oh,
dash cameras
y'all killing cops?
Squad cars captured the murder and the heartbreaking moment where the West Memphis police chief, Bob Powder, wearing a white t-shirt, pushes past a sergeant to find one of the fallen officers was his son, Brandon.
I had a passion at one time for law enforcement for 45 years, and then I lost that passion the day I stood over Brandon on the interstate. It left and never came back.
Now, Powder travels the country with the Department of Justice, alerting law enforcement to the sovereign citizen movement. He was in Tempe last month.
My new passion is reaching as many officers as I can in this country to tell them about the dangers of sovereign citizens.
Captain Steve
Oh, yeah, we need to hook up with him.
Public Safety estimates DPS officers have encountered several hundred sovereign citizens in the last couple of years.
Most of our encounters with sovereign citizens have been nonviolent. They're argumentative, sometimes uncooperative.
According to the FBI, sovereign citizens believe federal, state, and local governments operate illegally. They follow their own set of laws. Some create false license plates or refuse to pay taxes.
Yeah.
But others have been associated with financial schemes and
Yeah.
threatening law enforcement officers.
Yeah, like that website. Yeah.
And
Scam.
lawsuits, against our officers and their property. We're seeing a tactic lately where they will do what we call a phone tree, and they'll get stopped by a police officer, and then they'll call on their phone, and 5 or 10 other friends will show up at a traffic stop, which makes that traffic stop that much more dangerous to our officers and the public.
Majority of the sovereigns are not dangerous, but the extremists, and they are growing in numbers, are extremely dangerous to law enforcement because they have said recently, within the last year, that law enforcement is their enemy.
According to the FBI, since 2000, sovereign citizen extremists have killed at least 6 law enforcement
Oh,
officers.
I know he live because I'm doing this video. Truco, that's why.
That comes in contact with sovereign.
Look at his time, look at my time. Who been live longer?
It's extremely dangerous.
Powder teaches officers how to identify sovereign citizens. Moments before he was shot and killed, Brandon Powder can be seen looking at a pile of paperwork given to him by the people he pulled over, an indication they were sovereign citizens. Only at the time, the West Memphis Police Department had never heard of the movement.
I am totally convinced that had Brandon and Bill had that information, they would be alive today.
Powder says sovereign citizens often use signatures followed by a copyright symbol. Sometimes they'll write in certain colors.
I have a security agreement with a security agreement number SA2012327031169198018.
Sovereign citizens can use peculiar language in court too, like Michael Crane.
I don't know what country you're in, sir. I know what country I'm in. You don't own me. You don't rule me. This is a public courtroom. This is an administrative courtroom. This courtroom is set by we the people.
Crane is accused of killing Glenna and Lawrence Shapiro in Paradise Valley in 2012.
It's not apparent that sovereign citizen had anything to do with that homicide, but he certainly espouses those type of rhetoric.
Harrison says it's hard to say how many sovereign citizens are in Arizona, but Powder says the movement is growing nationwide. Harrison says his officers haven't had any violent encounters with sovereign citizens yet.
And that's our concern, is that as this movement grows, that it could lead to West Memphis type of incident.
Joe Monier, Fox 10 News.
Hot damn.
Father and son who killed the West Memphis police officers in 2010. They were killed in a shootout with police later on that day. We reached out to several people claiming to be sovereign citizens. But
Damn, look, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, y'all motherfuckers. Now, look, let me explain something to all you idiots, okay? Let me explain something to all you idiots, especially you, Tyra. Here's why you can't play the sovereign citizen game, okay? Here's why. All right, now, we'll start off with the house. Okay. Now, according to you, I don't have to pay taxes on this property. Look, I can live in this house for as long as I want to. I can do whatever I want to. And the government, well, they can't come and do anything, right? Because we have no attachment. Or do we? See, the thing is, Tyra, not only were you following a group that was formed in white supremacy, which makes you a fucking coon, all right? Which makes you an enemy to black people, okay? Think about this. Tyra took his name, changed it into True Freeman to become a part of the goddamn white supremacist group? But hold on, Tyra. Let's stick with the. I don't want to go in too many directions. All right, because your name is one show. This sovereign citizen crap is another. Now, let me explain something to all of you. Maybe you can educate your sovereign citizens, brothers and sisters. Come on, Tyra. Let's go outside. It's a little nippy out here. All right. Let me show you something. All right. Now, if you have one of these, Tyra, I want you and all your sovereign citizen buddies to take a look at this with me. All right. And if you have one of these, you cannot be a sovereign citizen. Okay. Now, Tyra, do you have one of these, brother? Where is that? What is this? Do you know what this is? What is this connected to? It's connected to the house, but the wires go to the pole, which is off the property line, right? So if all of you motherfucking sovereign citizens are using one of these right now, then you can't be a sovereign citizen now, can you? Because your property is connected to that pole. All this is connected. If you got one of these, I'm just saying. If you got one, you can't really say it's, all free, because somebody had to build that, right? Somebody got to build that, and somebody got to run that. Somebody's got to run that. And people need to get paid to work because they're working to run that, right? So why are you not paying those people? Why are you sovereigns not paying those people? Huh? Because you don't own that. Do you own the gas company? You own one of these, Tyra? You have one. You got one of these? Because if you got one of these, you can't be a sovereign citizen, right? Because even though this is going into the house, but at the same time it's going into the ground, going somewhere, it's being pumped into the house from an outside source. So that outside source, just like that outside source down there, is a private company, right? These are two separate companies, right? Sometimes you got the companies together, but really, light and gas, all right, sometimes they're together, sometimes they're not. But in this case, in my state, they're together. But this is a company that's a private corporate organization that's providing a service to your house. So you don't get to get this for free, do you? Because people had to build this. People need to get paid for the services that they provide, Tyra. Okay? What about that? See that can right there? At 3 o'clock, somebody gonna pull up in front of my house and take it and dump it. It's gonna be empty, and I'm gonna pull that bitch back to the yard. Wait. If somebody's doing this every day, that means a truck is coming through here that needs gas, right? That needs oil, needs servicing, and this, that, the other. But yet they coming to my door, picking up this trash can every fucking day, and I don't even say hello to these niggas. They don't know me, I don't know them, but every day they come and take my trash and dump it. They don't deserve to get paid, Tyra? All these people, right, provide a service. All these people provide a service, right? But they don't deserve to get paid. Why is that? But at the same time, you want to get paid for your work, right? You want to get paid for your shit. Oh, I did a motherfucking work. Motherfucker got to pay me. They got to pay me. Hold up. But what is you paying? You ever heard of pay what you weigh, nigga? You ever heard of, hey, you got to bring your own beer, nigga? The fuck? Right, you calling the police. Police don't deserve to get paid? You want police, FBI, CIA to come help you as a trolling, harassing But you a sovereign, so you ain't paying none of them. That's what I don't get. How does your sovereign citizens ass, Tyra, how does your sovereign citizen ass deserve anything from our country? Anything, nigga. Not even a cup, not even a glass of water. All right? You're one of these, you know, terrorists like they talk about on the goddamn TV. Ooh. All right? You wonder why your life's so fucked up. Look at what you are. That's why you had them damn dogs so fucked up on your property, right? Where animal control had to come in there and remove your shit. Because you believe that you could kill anything you want to, including the dogs. You can let them bitches starve, whatever, right, Tyler? All right. Damn, dog. How you get wrapped up with the white supremacists, Tyra? How did that even happen, my nigga? How did you get... All right, and you done had this name on your channel for well over 10 years and had no idea what it meant. Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, shout out to Tyra for being like the, I mean, like that when we say the word coon, that's what we mean by coon. All right. A black man joining a white supremacist group. It don't get no more. It ain't, look, man, shit. Nigga, that's a coon. That's Willie D. That's Willie D right there. That's Willie D right there. He's making videos about that shit 5 years ago. What up, though? But man. I mean, Tyra, you always like to deflect, nigga. I done already talked about that garbage you got in your fucking garage. I don't want to talk about that shit no more. We talked about it. All right, we talked about it. We saw the bugs. All right, yeah, you opened up all the boxes just to show that it was, you know, junk. But moving on. Tyra, are you fucking kidding me? For 10 years of your life, you've been calling on white supremacists to come and help you. Better yet, you've been calling on white supremacists to give you money, my nigga. You go by the name True Freeman online, which is like a form of clickbait to the white supremacists, because when they see that name, they go over there and look at that channel and think you's a fucking white man. Then when they realize you was a nigga, they cut short. I don't see no black sovereigns standing up for you, because you know what? As I did more and more research on sovereigns will show up. Sovereign citizens, they'll show up. They ain't scared. All right? I didn't see sovereigns like, you know, 5 and 6, 7, 8 deep. But every time I went and looked at those groups of sovereigns, it was all white people. There was not a black group of sovereigns anywhere. So what are you doing, Tyra? The fuck are you doing? Like, goddamn, this is why you ain't getting no fucking support. Look at your name. You named yourself after a goddamn white supremacist. It don't get no dumber than that. Why the fuck would hey Tyra, why would white supremacists give you money, bro? Just answer me that. You talk about I'm gonna go to my main channel. Now I learned that the name of your main channel is targeted to find white racists. So they click on your channel and hear you talking about Tommy. So what do? Hang right the fuck back up. Jesus. Oh, Lord, look. Let me straighten up my kitchen. Me and my wife had some spaghetti in here, man. Shit. All right. And yet you say you don't smoke crack. Right? Hey, Tyra, here's another dumb question for you. Because when I go live on the VicDamoane network, I'm about to do a live show, and I ain't about to say shit about your ass. So get it in right now. Quick question for you, Tyra. You know that Table and Donna, you know, you said the table and the thing, she robbed you. You said she took it from you. She robbed you. So does that mean it's no longer at your house? Because when you said that she robbed you, I'm thinking to myself, well, how could she rob him when allegedly they lived together? If anything, he would have turned his camera on and showed where Donna set it up at with all that shit laying around the house as it is. But she came over there and stole it, is what you said. You said it a few times, Tyra. Kind of fucked up right there. Said she robbed you, which meaning that she took it and it's no longer in your possession. So that means if you turned your camera on, you couldn't show the chairs and the table right now in your house. Gotcha. Okay. Just making sure I understand. Because, I mean, you're the one that said it. Oh. All right. Now, Tyra, if you could help me out, brother, all right? I would like something to go over there. Okay, can you help me out? Can you help me out? I would like something to go, like, over there in that direction, if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? What can you I mean, I don't want a popcorn maker. I don't need a shop vac. I mean, my basement's not flooded, so I don't need a shop vac. Maybe you could find me something, or, if you don't have anything for me, maybe you could hook my wife up, because she got her corner over there. Maybe you could hook her up. You know what I'm saying? Work with me, man. You see my color schemes. I got I got the pink over there. I got the blue over there, the black and blue and white. Yeah, man. I really dig those colors. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, his and hers, right? Right? I don't need a dining room table. I'm still good, All right. All right. You see my dogs, they sleep in between us, literally. All right. But yeah, his and hers, right? Well, it's got to be kind of like his and hers because, my wife actually lives here. My wife actually lives in the house with me. So it's like if I turn my camera on, how the fuck would I hide that? Like, how fast I would have to move? I had to be on some shit like this. I had to be walking, Like, there's no way for me to hide her shit. I'm trying to hide her shit. How do you do that? There's all types of female shit up here. Look. See? Look at my law books. See the law books? Those aren't law books. Those are books that women would read. Men don't read those. Well, gay men will read those books, but 9 times out of 10, you find a woman reading shit like that. All right? Yeah. How do you hide stuff like that, Tyra? How do you hide stuff like that? How the fuck do you hide any of this shit? You can't, can you? All right? Because most women, they don't have to dig through the trash to get their stuff. Like, most women prefer their shit brand new. I mean, I don't know about you, dog. My wife ain't really taking no used shit. I mean, it better be brand spanking new. Look, I'm just saying. All right. Do y'all follow me? Yeah. Do you have? I mean, like, yeah. I don't know too many women that, you know, you literally said, well, guess what? They returned some shit at Target, and now I got it in the backyard. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, nigga? How the fuck is that you talk about being jealous? How is that a bragging point, Tyra? How is that a bragging point? That's what I want to know. How is that a bragging point? You talk about I'm jealous or somebody jealous over that. Explain to me, a nigga threw this shit out. A motherfucker threw it out, took it to the street. You picked it up, and I'm jealous because you took it off the street. You see how your whole way of thinking is ass backwards, Tyra. I'm trying to be like your counselor and your therapist at the same time. Now, me as being your counselor and your mentor, all right, on this bitch, I got to get paid, Tyra. It's just as simple as that. So don't get mad at me because I'm getting money, all right? Like, you know, I do this professionally, right? I'm up here for the win. I'm not up here playing no games like you. I'm not coming up here to bullshit. I'm coming up here to win, my nigga. So don't get mad at that. All right? I didn't come up here to lose. I'm not a loser. I'm not a loser. You're a loser. All right? I don't know. It might be too late for you to be a winner because you're in your 40s, like you said. Motherfucker in their 40s, hell, it's gonna be kind of hard to change a 40-year-old mentality. Yeah. So you were even stupid to even try, right, Tyra? You were dumb to waste 2 years of your life trying to change the mentality of Tommy Sotomayor because he's a 40-year-old man. So, all right. So you use the same logic, right? You say, well, I'm 40 years old. Ain't nobody going to change me, right? I'm going to put up no trespassing signs. I'm going to not pay my water bill. I'm going to not pay my light bill. I'm going to not pay my taxes on my house. I'm grown, right? And then you sit up there talking about, I can't believe this. They really evicted me. The sheriff said, I got to get out of here. I just need $1,000. You always asking for $1,000. Everything for 2 years, everything's been wrapped around $1,000, Tyra. Like, have you ever had anything above $1,000? If I just had $1,000, $1,000. If I can make $1,000, let's just say my rent on the property was $1,000 a month. I had to make overhead. And, you know, let's just say that I wanted to videotape myself fixing on a car. Well, you know, I had to do a whole lot of editing, you know, because I couldn't just keep the camera on myself and work on the car. I couldn't do that because then y'all would see that it wasn't just me working on the car. So I you know, I had to do a whole lot of editing. That would take hours and hours and hours and hours of time. You know, that's why I can't do that. Always an excuse. Always an excuse, Tyra. Never the same. Always an excuse. Okay. Just saying, dog. No way in hell anybody's going to be jealous of shelf pulled items that were pulled off the shelf and returned items that people had problems with. So they brought it back, and then the store couldn't sell it, so they put it in the trash. And then you got it out of the trash. That's why you got more. Hey, look, Tyra, there's always trash at those places that you claim that you're getting all this top quality stuff. Right, dumpster diving 101. We going to warehouses. I bet you are. I bet you are going to warehouses. That's where it's at. So you scurry around, right? And you wait for something to fall off the truck. I got it. I understand. You wait for something to fall off the truck, and then once, you know, the warehouse or whatever, hey man, we're gonna get rid of this. Okay. You got dibs on it. Dibs. You get to rummage through the box of trash and you remove it, right? Bring it home, put it in your garage. I mean, you know what you need to do? You need to take a picture of you and Donna smiling in the middle of all that garbage you just brought in that house. But wait, it's going to be hard to do that because she don't live there. All right? Trust me. You know why your relationship is so great with Donna? Is because she sleeps under another roof. All right? I mean, like, Tyra, don't you realize when you get up from your desk and you leave your microphone on, we can hear your footsteps. We can hear you walk from the computer to the front door. We can hear you. Don't think when you take your headphones off and you sit down and you walk from the computer desk to the door, you open the door, you close the door, you let the dog outside, the dog comes in the house, the dog running around. We hear all of that in the background. We hear it. So how come every single time Donna moves or we claim Donna's there, you never hear her take a step? All right, come on. It's not like she weighs 20 pounds now, does she? I mean, not one. If people listen close, they can hear the dogs running up and down playing on the goddamn steps in the basement. Hell, I turned the camera on. Snowflake farted, and, you know, Steve told everybody it was me. But the fact of the matter is you heard a fart. It was very, very clear. You did hear it. What can I do? All right. You know, it's all good. But, you know, every time Donna make a move or something, now you said you got a whole living room whole dining room full of shit, right? What are you going to do with it? You've been off YouTube for 2 days, like you said, 3 days. And in the 3 days you've been off YouTube, you ain't made a goddamn move. You ain't did shit. You still sitting on the same shit that you got. Think about that, Tyra. For 3 days, I've been rocking. I've been doing me, my nigga. You think I was worried about you? Did I stop streaming because of you? No. Did I stop streaming? I didn't stop streaming. Did I stop doing shows? Did I stop coming online? Did I stop getting support? No. None of that stopped. So why do you keep assuming that you either being here or not being here is going to matter? Huh? All right. You never use your brain. All right. The next show. Oh, hold on. Let's see who we got. Oh my God. Oh yeah. That's my neighbor walking with Zeus. He got Zeus with him. All right. Yeah, see, look, I'm in the process of still, taking care of my crib, like, for real, Tyra. Like, you said you got all them boxes and shit laying around your house. I couldn't even live like that. Shout out from Germany. couldn't live like that. I couldn't live in a house that had a shitload of just trash boxes just laying all around my shit. Why? You got all that shit just laying around. All right. Who the fuck wants to do that? Who the fuck wants to do that, dog? Who wants to be surrounded, all right, by a whole bunch of goddamn trash? And then you talk about, I got all this shit brand new, nigga, brand new trash. Where you going? Where you going, Tyra? You looking for a vacant parking lot? Hey, Tyra, I'm going to give you your only option to get rid of that shit. You ready for it? Because you don't have a brain and you need help. All right. The only way that you're going to sell some of that shit, not all of it, I'll say some of it. You have to wait all the way to the goddamn summertime. Find you a church and put that shit in the goddamn parking lot. Courtesy of the pastor. But of course, you know, you're going to have to give some of them proceeds back to the church, right? Now you do that, you might sell some of that shit to an old lady. All right? You might get some of that shit off. Those my old folks. All right? Well, yeah, Tyra believes he can do anything Tommy does. All right? Well, I take that back. He believes he can do anything that he sees someone else do. You know, in his mind, he drifts off. He imagines himself being in the position of the actual individual. And see, he expresses all of this when he goes live every time. Like when Tyra noticed I had an intro, he started doing intros. I started doing DJ shows, he tried to start doing DJ shows. So see, he can't come up with his own original idea. It always has to be someone else's idea. You know, he's never the lead thinker. See, he tried to be this lead thinker when it came down to getting that time in, getting that BD. But he'll say stupid shit. He'll say stuff like, well, I don't understand why y'all going after my money. I don't understand why y'all messing with my money. And then turn around and say, well, I was going after the money. Well, once again, Tyra, all right, as an educator, I have to educate you, right? Like I said, you know, you like to tell stories, you like to make up shit. In reality, okay, in reality, well, look, what's today? He said he's showing money on trade. Well, yeah, what's today? Well, yeah, Tyra, you got your check on Friday. It's the end of the month. You get your check at the end of the month, like you always do. But like I said before, when it comes to the mimicking and the ideas, all right, he always has to feed off of someone else. You know, it has to be a, you know, you do it first and then I'll do it after you do it. So let's talk about this money situation, guys. All right, You can't get mad at anyone when you start off and say, well, I'm going to go after a man's money. How are you now upset that that man is now going after your money? Huh? What? Can you explain that? You say, I'm going after so-and-so's money. So then he turns around, the same person that you go after their money, they go after your money. After you say you're going after theirs. You declare it. Remember, ain't nobody declared they was going after your money. You declared it. You said, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop so-and-so from making money. So now you mad when people stop you from making money? I don't get it, man. I mean, was it you were supposed to stop people from making money and then like you were going to be untouchable? Nothing in life works like that, Tommy. And you should know that by losing Donna's house. By being an idiot. I mean, 10 years of your life, you've been talking about sovereign citizenship. And it has not benefited you for 10 years of your life. Wow. Talk about a waste. Oh, that's not snowflake growling. That's me washing a dish. That's soap and water, nigga. That's what that is. All right, so I'm tired. I don't know nothing about soap and water. All right. Soap and water. Using a show boy was actually supposed to use it for. All right, 10 years of your life, Tyler. All them lawsuits, all them evictions, your credit is shot, then you'll never be able to do anything in your life. For what? For what? A waste. A goddamn waste. All right? See, what you should have been doing is trying to get something on your own, dog. When I built this channel, Tyler, all right, I saw other people living their life, all right, but providing content to entertain people at the same time. It was a win-win situation. It's a service, Tyler, actually, providing a service. So it don't really matter if I'm talking about you, my dogs, hell, Tommy, L.A., Mike Mills, Monty, Styles. It don't matter what the fuck I talk about. Jesus, all right? Nigga, Trump, it don't matter. World Star Video, Hood Fights, nigga, whatever. Whatever I talk about, Tyra, people are going to tune in. Don't matter what I talk about. It don't matter. You know that, right? You know that. And see, what I do next is gonna like literally mortify you, Tyra. What I do next is going to literally mortify you. Y'all know what I'm about to do next? Yeah, because, oh, what? He thought I was going to stream his shit? Oh, poor thing. Oh, what I need to stream you, Tyler? Is that what that nigga mad? That nigga mad. He don't give a fuck about you, bitch. The fuck I got to stream you for? Yeah, let him get back to the money. All right, money already made over here, Ty. So yeah, you go get that shit up out your garage. All right, go get all that trash and start organizing. All right, well, you know what? I guarantee you, we'll probably never see Tyra's garage ever again. All right, after he done showed all that trash and shit. He done showed all that goddamn trash and shit. A mayor of Detroit. He will never show us that garage ever again. That was it. That's the first and last time you'll ever see that garage. That's the first and last time. All right. I did a video on Trump. Okay. But like I said, Tyler, the next move I make right now is about to mortify you, my nigga. All right, Tyra, I'm about to go live on the VicDamoane network, and I'm about to go do a whole show and not say your name one motherfucking time. Watch this, Tyra. It's this right here is gonna scare the fucking shit out of him, because you know what, Tyra? You can't do that, can you? You can't do a whole fucking show without bringing up Tommy's name, my name, or the fact that your ass is broke and ain't nobody supporting you. We about to go live on the VicDamoane network. All right, Tyra. I mean, you subbed to all my channels, right? You subbed to all my channels, right? Keep up, bitch, nigga. Because a lot of these bitches active now. One thing you saw is activity, right? You saw activity. Me popping all around on this bitch from here to there to here to there to here to there to here to there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Watch it grow. Now, some of y'all might not know where the VicDamoane network is. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me show y'all. We're going to go over here to this channel over here. Turn my lovely light on. I finally hooked the damn game up, but then I got tired and fell asleep. Hey, will y'all shut up? Oh, Lord. Really? Oh, God. Hey, boo-boo, babe. Boo-boo, baby, and Snowflake. Baby, you are pregnant, so you ain't doing shit. All right? You sit your pregnant ass down. And boo-boo, stop making all that damn noise. Boo-boo, shut up. Boo-boo. Hey, you hear me? Shut up. I wasn't yelling at my dogs. Is Blake going to sleep? Why is he going to sleep? I think I got it on the wrong. Matter of fact, I think it's on the PlayStation. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Switch. Oh. There we go. Hit the wrong button. So let me show everybody where No, you ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing. All right. Like I said, me just straightening up. All right. Yeah, I finally got that bitch to work, but we want to hip everybody to another VicDamoane channel. Okay. Tyra, you remember this channel. Remember, this is the channel that you flagged. I got to go and get Madden. I ain't got Madden just yet. I'm going to go get it, though. I ain't, like I said, I don't really fuck. I mean, the game right here, man, I rarely fuck with it. Every blue moon, I go in. All right. Somebody says, well, I don't have that. I don't have that new one. That I don't have that big one. But yeah, we're gonna go over there and see. Look, hey Tyra, remember this channel? Yeah, Tyra didn't like this motherfucking channel. This channel was kicking his ass. All right. Look, y'all niggas meet up with me on DC Universe. Goddamn it, what's up with that? I ain't never had a partner on DC Universe ever. All right, that's what I need. I need a partner on that bitch. God damn it. Go fight them goddamn random ass monsters they be putting on that bitch. That shit is epic. You said never played DC. Man, I've been playing motherfucking DC Universe since PlayStation 3, nigga. That bitch is out cold. That's the most scandalous free game that they ever made. That bitch, it play like fucking World Alliance, but the platform is big like fucking Borderlands or if you ain't played Borderlands, if you ever played what was that shit? If you ever played San Andreas, it's bigger than San Andreas. Y'all motherfucking lost y'all mind. Y'all know nothing about no DC Universe. Like, damn, that man, that shit is. All they do is just keep adding to that bitch. Every time I go back and check in, it's some more shit. All right, no, it's better, man. DC Universe is that deal. DC Universe that deal. I should be able to pull up a video about it. Open world game, right? And that bitch then lasted longer than anything else. All right. If y'all ain't up on this right here, all right, shit, hey, look, man, you missing out. Matter of fact, I might do some. I can do a little bit of gameplay. I got a little time on it, man. I can show y'all what that shit about. At DC Universe, you basically create your own superhero from scratch. You make your own superhero, and you have mentors and all types of shit, man. It's really, really in depth. It's really, really in depth. You know, you can have the Flash powers. You know what I'm saying? You can either choose your side. Like you can either be a villain, or you could be a superhero. I got niggas on both sides. Stage view, nah. Stage view, they didn't changed up. I ain't fuck with stage view in a minute. But this shit right here is probably, like I said, one of the most scandalous games. Got all these goddamn characters in it. All right. And then when you create your own superhero, you know, it's like you incorporate your own thinking per se into the game. So wait, let me hip y'all to Let me hip y'all to the VicDamoane Network channel. If you're not subbed to this channel, I will click the link and bring y'all up to speed. But yeah, let me add that to the chat room. And you can go ahead and sub to that channel. All right, sub to the doggone VicDamoane Network. You dig? Okay, you can sub to that motherfucker. Because we're going to go live over there too. All right, yeah, we're going to go live over there too. All right. Want to keep everybody up to speed. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You definitely want to sub to that. She said she played The Sims. Okay, Lulu. DC Universe is just like The Sims, just with superpowers. It's like The Sims with superpowers. Them motherfuckers, you know, they do all types of extra shit. Now, I made me, okay, yeah, I made me like a super villain on the game. It's like my nigga got like these like dark magic powers, but at the same time he got a like a fucking assault rifle. Like he got a range of rifles like Ghost Recon. So that way I can shoot you and do a whole bunch of mystical shit to your ass, and I can fly. Like I'm a super villain at that. All right, yeah. I got that Tyra imagination. When it came to DC Universe, I became Tyra. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a terror in like Metropolis. And like, I go to Metropolis and Gotham, and I go in there and start fucking shit up. But, you know, it's like real players in the game. All right? It's like real players in the game. So it's like you ain't fighting a computer all the time. You fighting against real people. So I was flying through the city of Metropolis, and I found where the fucking where like the new people, like as they come into the game, I found where they were spawned at. So it was like, you know, I was a stronger monster. So I flew down there and I started slaughtering them niggas. As soon as they spawned, I started slaughtering these niggas. So I was doing this shit for about 20 minutes straight. And I don't know what they did, but they went to a chat room, and next thing I know, I was surrounded by like 50 superheroes. Like 50 superheroes was like all, they didn't attack me off rip because I'm steady slaughtering. They were just standing there like, I tried to run. Running from them niggas was pointless. They was all over me, man. They was bouncing me from the motherfucking, from like the sky to the ground, kicking me in the buildings and shit. Like they rolled, man. Look, cause I was one deep. I was one deep in their whole set, nigga, like fucking their ass up. So they came back, nigga. When they came back, oh shit. When they came back deep as hell. And they look, it was no talking. It was no talking, Jim. It was no talking. So see, I like shit like that. I like games like that. All right, like we be playing real people. We ain't fighting the computer all the time. All right, go to war. You said you only play Madden and chess on PlayStation. Well, see, chess and games like Ghost Recon go hand in hand. Chess and Ghost Recon go hand in hand because when you playing games like Ghost Recon, because I'm a chess player, Ghost Recon is not about just you running in there and killing. No, you got to have a strategy or you gonna get murked. It's just as simple as that. And Ghost Recon tests your exterior thinking to that ability. So that, I mean, I do like that. I do like that about the game. You know what I'm saying? They got certain games that will make you think that I would say that's more for an adult. They got games to me that's more for an adult than it would be for a child. Like I would never let my daughter or any kids come over my house and fuck with no goddamn Ghost Recon. That's a bit much. These motherfuckers are using real guns with real attachments and putting bullets in a motherfucker head, dog, from 500 meters out and shit. I don't teach my child no shit like that. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Like, for real. Somebody said it's a PC based. Well, yeah, look, let me see. Because like I said before, I believe I did this shit right. I was trying to hook it up last night and I couldn't. Well, I'm gonna try it again. And, oh shit, see if I did it right. Because this is what I call myself doing. I wanted to see the range of the PlayStation, but it didn't really have like any range on it like I thought it would. So you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah, Lulu, yeah, you're 100% girl. Yeah, see, like you and my wife go hand in hand. You're 100% girl. Because that's all she do. That's all she do is the math. Yeah, ask Tyra, does he have any extensions for a PS4? Does he have anything in those boxes? Yeah, I have DC. Yeah, I like the fighting game. I do too. I'm a fighting game. Tyra, do you have anything? You know, if anybody can ask him when he goes back live, if he decides to go back live, if he has anything for the PS4, you know, that would be great. We would like that. You said Arkham. Okay, look. Well, see, I'm about to show y'all some shit. Like I said, I know I did this shit right this time. Damn it. I know I did it right this time. All right. So, if I did this right, which I think I did. See, this is DC Universe. All right. Now let's see if I did this right. If I did this right, I should be able to start streaming like now. Okay. Broadcast, gameplay, YouTube. And as you can see, it will be over here on the VicDamoane network because we got it hooked up. All right. So I will have control of this chat room. Thank God. All right. And I hope you guys went and sub to that channel. All right. Because we're going to show Tyra, okay, about this real work. All right. All right. What should we call the show? What should we call the show? How about what is this? It's like super sensitive. I did something and it moved. Oh, I know. I think I got it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oops. How does it do that? I don't know why. All right. And we're going to document this. We're going to document this chat room. Okay, this chat room will be documented. Oh, in 3, 2, 1, action. And we are live on VicDamoane Network. Make sure my mic is working. Make sure we can hear everybody. All right, we're going to put the link in the chat room one more again. Hold on, y'all. Let's put that link in the chat room one more again. You need to take your ass on over to the talking chat room. All right, hold on. Let's put that link in there one more time. All right, we're going to put the link in the chat room. All right. Oh, shit. I hear people talking. All right. Come here. All right. Show over here. Sub. Oh, I hear y'all niggas. Oh, yeah. Here we go. That's right. Talking chat room. Talking chat room. All right. Come on. All right. Ring your ass. All right. Ring your ass down. You said your name is blocked over there. No, it's not. Okay, we're going to fix that. Ah, motherfuckers talking shit. Come on, nigga. Come on. Come on. Now, wait a minute. Okay, somebody said they blocked. All right, we're going to fix all of that. All right, bring your ass. If you don't bring your ass, all right, show